It's Doctor Who and Eurovision week, which I don't feel like you can say very often. Not even Doctor Who Eurovision week, it's Doctor Who Eurovision day. Let us watch the Interstellar Song Contest with Rylan. Penultimate episode to the finale, because finale's a two-parter. So after this, we will be in the finale of season 15. Harmony Arena. Is this the O2 in the future? What, they keep Rylan like in ice? I find it cool that they lined up this episode with Eurovision, which I think was intentional. How many? What is that number?
3 trillion life forms.
3 trillion. That Mrs. Flood. What is she up to? What's that? I love this look. Damn. What's that? What's it signaling? Damn. That was a powerful jump. Look, Belinda's loving it now. I don't usually watch Eurovision, but I think I'd watch this. Oh, this is why everyone starts flying. Get in the TARDIS. Oh no. Y'all better get to running. Nice. Oh my gosh. Oh, is Belinda gonna have to save the day? Oh, there goes the TARDIS. Oh, okay, Belinda's safe. This is like skydiving, but opposite. Belinda's freaking out. Damn, why is he bent like that? Oh. Is that Susan? How is he doing that? What part of a Time Lord allows you to defy the coldness of space? Of course he is. He's a doctor. Woo! I don't get how he achieved that, but I like it. This man sounds a bit like a doctor. How did he unfreeze?
Belinda's out there.
No, she's not. She's on the ship.
Best voice, best act.
Of course. It's a black woman. What is happening? I don't like this. I sometimes hear reggae in my ears, so this isn't fun. Is he bleeding? I feel like I've never seen the doctor's nose bleed. Is she a Hellion? She is. I've called it. That's my prediction. Something Norton. Graham Norton. What is happening? Why does the doctor keep seeing Susan? Ncuti Gat was acting this whole series. The anger is good. I think Cora's a Hellion. She's hiding horns in her hair. I could too. I am one. Go on.
I'm one of...
Hold you. I knew it. Oh, she calmed off. Doctor! Hey. Oh, damn. Is she the Beyonce of this decade? Someone better stop him. Stop, honey.
You really should stop, babes.
Oh, I got it wrong. He said babes. I went honey. You messed with the wrong man. Damn. You've really annoyed the doctor now. I think we needed this. We really needed to see Ncuti angry. Damn. Damn. He's... Alright, doctor. Oh yeah, it's because he thought Belinda was gone, innit? Ah. They did it.
Oh my god! I'm so pleased to meet you! Let's run!
Will the last person be Mrs. Flood? Because where's she gone? She was there.
Gentlemen, others, betters, whatevers, we are back!
Ladies, gentlemen, others, betters, whatevers. Maybe I'll start saying that. Do a Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana moment.
Hellion.
I feel like she should have sung before
To remind us of the
she
world
said
we
this.
lost.
But I don't know what she's saying, but I can feel the emotion in it. Sing it, girl. Come on, guys, applaud. Applaud. Thank you. I feel a bit emotional.
12 points.
12 points.
Poor old Earth died. Cause? Unknown.
Why is it gonna be unknown? Give me something. I knew it. Uh-oh. Hey, what is that noise? Alright. Hey! Is that it? Alright guys, I don't know how I did this, but I missed the post-credit scene. Like, I stopped watching. If you watched the reaction, you can see I stopped watching and I didn't realise there was a post-credit scene until, like, I started seeing comments and I was like, how does everyone know who Mrs. Flood is? What do you mean you know who Mrs. Flood is? Turns out I missed the post-credit scene, which we're going to watch now. Yeah, so let's quickly watch it and then add that to the reaction too. I'm sorry for missing it. Here we go. This is the bit I missed. End credit scene. Post-credit scene.
This is the last one.
See, wait. Is Mrs. Flood going to come through? Because I called it. I'm such a genius.
Lady.
Time lady.
I've got words.
Damn. Another bi-generation. Damn. Turns out the people are right. I should listen to the internet more.
Have you got the Vindicator readings?
Oh, it was a mini Vindicator. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I get how everyone knew why everyone was so like, oh my gosh, that's who Mrs. Flood is, because we were literally told. Now I'm even more excited for next week, because like my reaction before I saw the post-credit scene, I was saying, why haven't we been given anything to do with next week apart from the fact that the world is ending? Well, no, we know who Mrs. Flood is. Bam, by generation, the RANI. The thing is, right, so I'm a new Who fan, never watched old Who, but I will find the episodes with the RANI so I can become up to speed. I did the same with Sutek. I watched the those episodes with Sutek so I could be like, yeah, this is what's happening. And yeah. Oh yes. Okay. That was brilliant. I thought the bi-generation thing was a one-time thing with Ncuti and David, but they did it again. And have you seen the pictures for next week? It's got what's his name? Conrad, the RANI, and Mrs. Flood. I know they're the same person, but it's got them three, and I know that it's apparently like they're a part of a trilogy, like some sort of evil trilogy, because the two RANIs count as one. They've got Conrad, and who's the third one? I've seen some talk about the trickster. Bring on next week. Oh wow. Gosh, I'm so excited. That was good. I can understand why everyone was talking about the post-credit scene now, and I don't know how or why I missed it, but I've seen it now and I am excited. Alright, I just finished watching the episode, the penultimate episode 2, the finale. I enjoyed it. Of course I enjoyed it. This season, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Like, anyone who's still finding something wrong with this season, I think they're just haters. I think they just don't like Russell T Davies. They don't like Ncuti. I don't know what they don't like, but they don't like something, because this episode, along with the rest of the season, is phenomenal. First of all, damn, the Doctor was furious, angry, rageful, and I loved it. I feel like every Doctor needs a defining Doctor moment. This was Ncuti's defining Doctor moment. You know when like, all the Doctors get really angry, of course they do. Like, I was about to say they're human. They're not human, they're Time Lords. But Doctor and human emotion, they go together real bad. And I feel like I like seeing this angry side of a Doctor. I feel like if he's too happy all the time, then it's just like, oh. Like, so, Matt Smith, I've actually got his bust right here. Hello. Matt Smith is my favourite Doctor, and at first he wasn't my favourite Doctor. I actually didn't like him because I thought he was too silly. But then he got serious and I was like, oh my gosh, this is a silly, goofy Doctor, but he's got depth and anger to him. Perfect. And I feel like Ncuti's Doctor, he does cry a lot, as we've established, but I don't think we've seen a lot of anger. Like, even in Dot and Bobble, where he had every right to be angry, he was more so just like upset, you know? So I think to see the Doctor angry, I think we needed it, and I think it was a good sort of timing right before the finale. The thing with Cora and her being are they Hellions? Helia from wherever? Anyways, I called it. I did call it. You see me, I recognise patterns. I can tell what's going to happen. Saying that, I have no idea what's going to happen in the finale. Literally zero clue. I was hoping we would get a little bit more, but we got nothing more. Graham Norton said, the Earth ended on May 24th, 2025. Yes, we know that. We know the world is no more. But why? What is happening? I don't know. I think this episode, I think it did well again at being a sort of episode separate from the Pantheon and the main sort of villain arc that we've been seeing with all these gods. But I really thought this episode would give us more leading into the finale, but we got nothing. It's a bit like most recently when they landed after Wild Blue Yonder, when they made it back. Was Wild Blue Yonder first or not Star Wars? Wild Blue Yonder. Yes, so they landed back after Wild Blue Yonder, and then it's chaos everywhere. And I feel like this is the exact same. Like, they didn't give us much as to what is happening. We don't even have a trailer. That's the thing. Like, I'm just sat here like, But I think it's made me even more excited because, you know, like at the end of a season when they end the season on a cliffhanger and then you have to wait like 2 months. This feels like waiting 2 months, but it's only a week, luckily. I know we're talking about this episode, but I can't stop thinking about the next episode. But let me talk a bit more about this episode because that's what we're here for. Yeah, I really like the episode. And again, Juno Dawson is the writer and she's a trans author, and I think you really see the benefit of having diverse storylines because, I don't know, I mean, having diverse writers from different walks of life. Like, this episode, it felt it felt camp, but it didn't feel forced, you know, like you had Mike and Gary who were just, I love them. They were a great couple, even though I think they're on like the brink of a divorce, but I did enjoy their characters. And that's why sometimes you gotta, like, to write LGBT characters, it helps to have people from the LGBT universe. And I know Russell T Davies is also, why did I say universe as if what intergalactic? I mean, this is what happens when you watch a lot of Doctor Who. It helps to have people from the LGBT community to write LGBT like characters because they've lived it. I don't know what more to say. Like, I'm actually so surprised. Like, this episode, this series, I haven't had any episodes where I'm like, ugh, didn't like it. I enjoyed this episode, loved it, and I've loved every episode before it. I think, will I jinx it if I say this? I just think we're in for a banging finale, because the fact that they've built it up so much, I'm hoping the finale is as good as the rest of the season, because I went like last season, the whole Sutek storyline fell flat for me. I was like, what is this? Like, I was confused. Like, the whole last season actually, like, even like stuff like Space Babies, I was just like, what is going on? But this season's been great, and I feel like there's potential for us to have a real, like, perfect season, and that would be amazing. Oh, come on, Doctor Who. Do I have anything else to say? And I think Rylan was a great choice. I think if we were to ever pick a host and think, oh yes, that's the best host we could have had, or one that we put in a time capsule, I think Rylan's one of them. He's funny. He's him. He's himself. And yeah, I think Rylan was a good choice. I really enjoyed Cora's character. She was very emotive, and I think as well, you know, that end bit where she was singing, wow, like I have no idea what she said, but loved it. Like, I was there like, oh my gosh, like, I teared up a little bit, and I have no idea what she said, but there was so much emotion in her voice, and I was like, yes. And she revealed who she was to all these people, and they clapped, they applauded. That's what it means to be who you are. How did I forget to mention that Susan was in the Doctor's mind? Why is Susan there? Because everything Russell T Davies is very intentional. I've noticed that, and I know Russell T Davies didn't write this episode, but obviously as the showrunner, he has this input, and he's obviously said something. So why was Susan there? Visions are never just visions. It's not just like a dream or something. Like, there was a reason Susan was there. I find it interesting as well, because obviously we had Mrs. Flood, Susan Triad, and people were like, oh, why is that the same name as the Doctor's granddaughter? We keep being reminded of the Doctor's granddaughter, and there must be a significance to it. We got Mel back, so I feel like we can get, we've got her back, we saw her. But yeah, what does this mean? I just really enjoyed the episode. I think the episode spoke for itself. Yeah, let me know what you thought. Let me know if you enjoyed this episode. And yeah, well, I'll see you next week for the end of the world. Let's see what's gonna happen.